All right.
Okay.
We have Brick Breakers. Now, this is how far we got last time. And uh, if you look at how far we've gotten, I'm going to explain it. Look at this. This is the one thing that we did last stream. We got the score working correctly. See? So we now have a score tallying. And the more we play it, the more our score will increase. There, see? So the score is working now. So we've got a bat with a ball and bricks, and when the ball hits a brick, it increases the score. We ran into a bug last time, so I am going to explain to you how we solved the bug. And to do that, we now go into the freaking tutorial, which I don't like. It's a terrible tutorial, but hey, it's getting us through building a cute little game, right? What's it called? Yeah, Brick Breakers.
Slots 1000.
Let's see if Mr. Milkman wins Slots 1000. What happens if I catapult you while you're gambling? Oh, I can't. Somebody already did that.
Happy Halloween.
Hey, happy Halloween.
Happy Hallows Eve.
Okay. Creating a game loop. I think this is where we got, right? Just add gameplay. Yes, we
Happy
did.
Halloween to you too also.
Ausrufezeichen define Halloween.
Yeah, okay, so there we go. So in simple terms, a game loop is the infrastructure that moves the player between the gameplay and the between session elements and to frame and propel their experience. So what he's saying is, the game loop essentially is this for a multiplayer game. See, there's title.
Malici Wingman said, Crips and ghouls to you.
Crips and ghouls to you. Oh, yeah.
Ausrufezeichen define clown.
Response must be less than what? Response must be less than 400 characters. Oh, did somebody define something? That's what happened.
Exclamation mark define All Hallows Eve. Oh, good grief.
Makes sense.
Okay, yeah, so this is the typical game loop in a multiplayer game. So you start on the title screen, then you go into a lobby, and then you start a game, and then after you're done with that game, you see the results or like the stats, and then you go back to a lobby. Well, that's a game loop. What we really need is just a title screen, so we did all that. See, we built the title screen, and there's no functionality here. Actually, you know what? I think we did all this.
On Russia
Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is where we got stuck. This is where, come on. There we go. So now we're working on adding a number of lives to the game and also adding scoring. Now, we tried to get through scoring, and we did get most of the way through, but there was a nasty bug, and I will explain it. So then, he says, let's start with the simpler of the two, scoring. So we score points when we bash a brick, and then we're going to want to know what the score is. And drink spiked punch. I did? I launched nukes on Russia? How dare? Oh no, what have I done?
@8_BitHaunted sounds like a plan.
Okay, so this is how we are going to keep track of scores. So after a brick is destroyed, we have to call a player state and then send the score through the player state, and then we update the player controller, and then the player controller is what changes the display in the UI to update the score. So you do have to build all of that stuff, and we did build the player state. So he goes through and he says, return to the framework interface. You know, we had one framework interface, and then we added an interface function named BI_score_update. So that's what we did. And then we had to create a new blueprint. It was called player state bat. So I'll show you that now. Where's player state.bat? There it is right there. Okay, so here's our, why did it do that? Yeah, I don't know why it keeps opening things up in new windows. So we built a player state, and this is actually our player state. And currently the entire thing is just to update the score, and that's this whole thing right here. Okay, and then I was troubleshooting it, and through troubleshooting it, like printing this out, I found the problem. So I'll show you where I ran into a problem. Before opening up our new creation, we should set the default player state in our game mode, and that's exactly what we did. So now if we open up game mode, you can see that I changed the player state class. I overwrote it so that it's now using our custom player state bat. And we also are using our custom BP player controller. See, so the game mode stores a lot of these classes that we create.
Dunbrain47 said, if Colby or the bot wins, so help me.
Elder Calvé House said, the trickiest shard is knowing where to put what in which blueprint.
Okay, so then this ensures the correct player state will be instantiated alongside our player controller. So we should pop open our brick and have it called BI_score_update when destroyed. So if we go into the brick now, you'll see that we have this there. See, whenever the ball impacts a brick, because we're in the brick, then we're going to destroy the brick, but we're also then going to take a points value, which I decided to be 10. You see, I set how many points each brick is worth. I just set it right over here. And then we feed that into this, and then we update the player state with the score. Oh God, who won? Who's winning? Oh, somebody won.
Baha rigged.
Sweet.
Because he threatened me. Baha.
Yeah, I think Stream Avatars caved into Dunbrain's threats. You know what? You know, one thing we haven't done is a boss battle in a long time. We might have to try a boss battle later on. Boss battles are a lot of fun because you can actually interact with the fight, which is cool. I mean, you can interact with, you know, you can like bet 20 on red or stuff like that.
Bet 20 red.
I mean, you can interact with your avatar already. It's just and you can sling yourself too.
Sling 100 100.
But I don't remember.
Down for a boss battle.
Yeah, we'll do it later. We'll do a boss battle later on. Mr. Milkman lost 200 to roulette. Oh. Okay, so see what we did. So that's what it is. So this actually feeds the score update into player state. So it gets us most of the way there, but it's not all the way. And then with all that done, we open up the player state bat. As with most actors we're working with, it's a blueprint actor. So, you know, we have to add the BI framework interface, which we did. See, it's in the class settings, see, I had to add this, and then that opens up the two interface functions. Is that true? Yeah. These are the two interface functions. And then through there, I was able to add all this. And that didn't get me all the way there. So here's what I did. See, because we need to tell the UI to update the score, right? So Now all we need to do is compile and create a BI score updated event that adds its points output to the current score, and we're live tracking player progress. So how about displaying the results? Yeah, let's make sure that manage score. I don't know where manage score is. I think it's actually in the brick. No, where is manage score? BPI score update. Oh, set player score. But where is it? Where is that? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where this is. See, oh, we can open the player state back, add the BI framework.
Dunbreen 47.
Yeah, this is in the player state.
Underscore bit haunted, supposed to get some later also.
Oh, yeah. But where is... I don't understand where this is. BI score update, player score. Oh, okay, it's actually here. So how about displaying the results? So then we created another widget. This is the score widget. So, you know, did you notice how it's a little out of off center or off kilter? Well, it's because I was just guessing. So here's our score UI. See, so the score starts over here, but that doesn't seem like the right place. So I'm just going to kind of move it up a little bit and to the right. There. And then compile and save. So that, see, that's our score widget. This has to get called and updated all the time. Now, does this have a graph? Yes, it does have a graph. Okay, we're going to do a little scripting. So we click the graph, and then we add this. So we update score, and then we convert the integer to a text, and then we set the text inside the UI. And that's all this is. It's the same, you know, like what we did here. It's the same thing. See, like it says update score, and then we take the displayed score and then update it. Set text, set the displayed score, which is the name of the, it's the name of this field. See, displayed score. So we're just saying update it with whatever got sent to this event. And then these are just debug strings right here. You know, so I can get rid of this once it's working, which it is. Okay, now, then what did it say? We could have used the framework interface, but we're instantiating the widget at runtime. We already have a direct reference. So it's a kind of a shortcut we did. It's not the best way to do it. So now in the player controller, we actually update, we spawn the widget. So now if you look here, we go into our player controller and we spawn the widget. There, so this is the first time that the player controller starts. We actually want to spawn the widget like level 1. So we cast a BP pawn bat, and then we create a UI score widget, and here's where it gets called for the first time. It'll probably display 0 if you're on level 0, but see, remember, we need to persist it, so if you're on another level, it remembers your score, right? So that's all that's happening, and then we add the UI score widget to the viewport. That's all that is. And then this is where I screwed up. We'll need to create a BI score updated event and pass the points value to update score event on our widget. So it wasn't working earlier, you know, last stream it wasn't working, and after the stream ended, I found out what I made a mistake on. It's because there's a second function down here that I didn't see. See, it's update UI. So we need to update the UI, and I put that down here. See, so we sharded. That's just, we don't need that, actually. Let's get that out of there. What did he call it? Update score UI. Yeah, let's add a comment. Updates. You don't have to do this, but it makes it easier to find stuff. See, then you can move everything around together. So that's what this was. See, it doesn't look the same as his, but this, serves the same exact function. See, we're taking our displayed score, updating the score with that. Well, we're updating the displayed score in this function, which is way over here. See, you can double click on stuff and it takes you to the right place. And then after a bunch of spaghetti, it sets the text of that widget. And that closes the loop for the scoring. We'll want to call BI score updated with our current score. And let's make sure that we did that in the player state. Yeah, we did. There, see, score update, which is right there. Okay, and we're done. Our scoring system implemented cleanly within the gameplay framework, just like we designed it. So now we hit play and check out our work. Look, we're scoring points. Okay, we just verify that that's happening. Yes, we are. See, and there it is right there. And then, do you see all my debug statements? I'm actually printing whatever the ball hits. See, this is what the ball's hitting. See, now it's going to say, whoops. Well, if I could actually hit the ball, it'll say that it hit the bat. Hey. Oh, we don't have lives yet. Yeah, so I have to start over. See what it's doing? It'll tell you what it's hitting because I'm printing it out.
Dunbrain47 said, did you figure how to hide the debug statements?
There, see, it just said it hit the pawn bat.
Said, hey, Culve House.
There's
Hello,
Sonic.
folks.
Elder Culve House said, hi Sonic. No, it's an L, but in UE5.
Yeah, I
Fixed
did
in
verify
5.1.
that they're going to fix that damn bug in 5.1. Isn't that a dumb bug? Isn't that like one of the first things you would have solved before anything else? Okay, now notice that we did change some things a little bit. So now I'm going to show you guys Git.
Herr Milton Shield Said, can you make that score don't show over the level bar?
At Culve House, wow.
Now
Oh,
I'll show
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Git.
Yeah. So,
Sonic
let's see.
073
So that needs to be
Sonic.
up a little bit more,
Hey
right?
Sonic, Wink and the Hunt.
Okay, let's go back into the UI score and we go into the designer. I haven't figured out how to exactly change this every time, but let's go dink, 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 and then over 2 more. How does that look? Dink. Level save, level 1, and then there we go. It could afford to go over a little bit more even still, right? Like over here. And we can tweak that later, but yeah, that looks pretty good right there. But it's also centered. See, so once it gets into the hundreds, it's going to start going off the edge, so we have to think about that. Sonic Streaminess is in New York now.
Yes, that's great.
Okay, now the next thing we get to learn lives, but I show you Git first.
Now I show you. Git fook.
Git fooked. Okay, so this is our Git bash right here. I installed Git and I also installed Git large file system support, or large files support. So first of all, now we're in a Linux
New
shell.
York.
This is a Linux shell at Dunbrine47.
And we could either navigate through here. It's in Documents, Unreal, Projects, and then TinyGame 3.
With command lines.
So you can do that. You can also, I added right-click support, or Windows GUI support. So if I find, I can click and go right into this, and then I can say Git bash here. See, and then it opens it up right in that folder. So that's easier, actually, than having to dig around with this. Okay, so let's find. We already have a remote origin selected. You don't have to version control to a remote origin. I could just keep all the commits locally on my system, but if my system blows up and catches fire, well, then all the version control is gone. So how do you save it on the web? Well, you use GitHub and GitLab, well, GitHub Organizations and GitHub large file support to make this happen. So here is git remote v. Here is our origin. It's https github.com, simple shorts, tinygame3. And now if we go to that link, we shall see my repository. Here is the repository. Okay, now let's take a look at what changed. So since I last committed, let's just see what has changed. And there have been, yeah, see, we changed level 1, we changed the UI score, we changed the player controller, and we changed the BP brick. So we're going to add all those to be committed. Good. Now we should see that they're all green, ready to be committed. See, changes to be committed. Now we're going to git commit cleaned up score UI and player
numbers.spooky.
controller just a bit. And now that will commit our changes. Okay, we have just produced a new version of our game locally in a git commit, but we have not pushed that yet, so we have to git push origin. And that's going to push everything we just committed to the origin, which is up here. See? Ta-da! Now watch. Ta-da! There. Simple shorts, tinygame3. Now let's go to that URL and see if it indeed updated. Well, I'll be darned. Look at that. Cleaned up score UI and player controller just a bit. And then if we go into the framework, we'll see that, well, I'll be darned. See? There's our updated score, UI score asset.
Elder Culvehouse said, Tada, and that's how you protect all game development.
Now, there is a couple of caveats about that, though. What's unusual about this is that these are raw binary files, and you generally aren't supposed to version control binary files.
Git is really for code itself, not these binary files. But this is okay as long as each one is small.
Yeah, now there are a few, there is something, I think, that I had to, nope, actually there was nothing I had to add as a large file system. See, any binary over 5 megs,
Any binary over 5 megabytes or so. I switched.
That's just my rule of thumb. Anything over 5 megs, I attach as LFS, and the process itself is just an extra command. You have to designate that particular file as being LFS. So if you look back here, you know, the simple shorts.
Said, Arnito.
Yeah, here's tinygame1. Okay, I did commit my files, and in here I think the Antbot, this one is 14.8 megabytes. See, so I switched it to get LFS. See, it says stored with get LFS. So that way you won't run out of quota. You know, your LFS quota is different than your get quota, because if you hit your get quota, then you have to pay to unlock your get account so you can keep using it. You know, it gives you, and then that gives you like another 1 gig, and I don't know how much it is to do that. I think it's like $10, and so I'm trying to avoid that. But this is a good rule of thumb anyway.
Also, only commit unique files.
And the other thing is, if you're version controlling your Unreal 5 project in Git, you only commit your unique files, things that are unique specifically to your your project. So I have an entire system that ignores most of the files, and here it is. It's git ignore. So it ignores all of this stuff, all objects, all DLL files. You don't commit DLL files. You don't commit Fortran modules. God, there's actually Fortran happening in Unreal 5. We are not doing any of those. We completely ignore the entire saved directory, the intermediate directory, plugins, intermediate, derived data cache. That's all stuff that doesn't. You don't back that up. If you deleted all those directories, your project would still be okay. It's just that it would have to rebuild those temporary files. And of course, obviously, you never. And then I added this. I don't want the logs to be backed up. You don't back up logs. I mean, you don't version control logs. That's silly. And Windows. This is when I bake and I ship like a Windows version of the game. Well, obviously you don't back that up. I mean, you don't version control that. And then remember I brought in a bunch of starter content, like a learning kit or the Unreal Engine 5 starter content. See, that is not unique to my project. That is something you can easily download again. So we ignore that. We do not version control any of that. So the result is we're really just version controlling. Let me give you an idea. We're really just version controlling these two folders, and the git ignore itself and the readme. That's really, and the project. We of course need that. I mean, that's a really tiny file. It's like 1 kilobyte. It's just like an ini file. But those are the only things that we version control. Separately from that, I also back up the entire directory occasionally, but after I back it up, and then I remove the git folder, because I only need one master version control. Each backup doesn't need its own version controlled git. And then so that's two different ways to back up and to protect your game development. There's yet a third way, and I'm going to show you that now because we haven't done this yet in our project. It's called level blueprints. Level snapshots. So where are the level snapshots? They're not here. But why aren't they here? Here's a tittle screen. Oh, I know why. Because you have to activate the plugin. You have to activate the plugin. Are you sure you want to enable the plugin? Reshart now. Okay, we'll reshart.
Elder Colve House said, resharting.
Come on, get a move on. Okay, there we go. Now we've got level snapshots. There they are, right there. So now we're going to open the level snapshots.
Okay.
Level snapshot settings. Performance, skipped classes, float comparison precision. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's leave those as is. Now we're actually going to enable the snapshots. So this is the snapshots editor for. Oh, it's way down here. How'd that happen? Oh, god dang. Why does that have to happen? It was in the wrong place. Okay, so now we're going to take a snapshot of level 1. Level 1 decall.
Streaminess said, how does one restart? I just did 20 minutes ago. Lol JK.
Reshart equals diarrhea.
Creating first level snapshot during stream number 3. Okay, now we're going to create the level snapshot.
Shield Said.
Yeah, Furts.
Vikar Shies Furts.
Okay, now we're going to create the level snapshot. Let's see, the root level snapshot save directory is going to be game, so I'm going to have to make sure. See, we don't want to version control the snapshots either. We could, but I think it's
define reshart.
to shut down and start again, as in I need to restart my computer because it's gay. Okay, let's create the level snapshot. Boom! There we go. We successfully created the snapshot. So if we totally screw up the level and we don't want to go back through Git, or we don't want to go through our hard backup, we can restore it here. See, update capture thumbnail, which we did. Now I don't know how I would.
Note but standard dictionary.
Okay, now let's say that I moved this and whoops, I screwed it up. See, I just screwed up our level. So what are we going? Well, what am I going to do about it? Well, let's go into the snapshot editor. Restore level snapshot. It's down here. Snapshot restored. Now how much do you want to bet that it fixed what I just screwed up? It's amazing.
We got level snapshots.
Okay, so those are, see, 3 different ways to back up, version control, and forever protect your work. You don't have to learn all this right at the beginning, but I like learning it because this is something I do in engineering anyway. I have like triple redundancy in everything I do, and this is triple redundancy. Okay, so we've got everything working all the way up to scoring. Now let's work on
Milken Shield Said, das gut.
Das geht.
or actually das geht gut.
Das geht gut.
He mispronounces it because he's English. Okay, so back to create there. Time to hit play. We're scoring points. Lives and state machines. So we're going to create a state machine now. Next up, lives. In our game, lives are a pretty simple concept. The player has a set number of lives. The player loses a life if the ball goes out of bounds. If the player runs out of lives, the game is over. We're going to add an additional, we're not going to do it this stream, but we'll add an additional feature where if you complete a level, you get +1 life.
Can we add, if you complete level, you get +1 life?
Yeah, we could do that. Like, or maybe we could say something like, you can get +1 life up to 3 lives total. So you can keep banking. You know, you can't like overbook your lives, but you can keep banking them up to a max or something. You know, but we could start with just the simple, that simple addition. Yeah, see, so if the ball goes
Dungreen 47 said
into
"And
this
my
outer
name
bounds
is, I'll be
area,
fine with that, or as a power up you have to aim for.
Or 1 Life gleich 500 Punkt.
Oh yeah, like a brick.
or one life is 500 points or something. Yeah, we could do something like that. Yeah, or we could base it on your score. Right. Miss the ball, lose a life. The logic for tracking and displaying lives is slightly more complicated, but it builds from the knowledge we gained in putting that system together. So here's our ball, okay? We are displaying the ball through the player controller, but if the ball is destroyed, then we respawn the ball. So we'll know if the ball is destroyed because we're going to create an outer bounds area. But now we also have the player state that's going to store the lives count. And if the lives count drops to 0, yes, if it drops to 0, then we end game. This is not wildly different. Okay, to get started, let's add a function to the BI framework called BPI lives update with an integer input named lives. Okay, let's do it.
He starts renaming everything again here. Danger zone.
Yeah, this is another danger zone in the tutorial. So you just have to be consistent. Trust your naming convention.
Yeah, it's usually a special brick-like power-up.
BI framework. Okay, where's their
Inserts the
BI
Top Gun
framework?
music.
Their BPI framework. So I name everything BP, blueprint, because that's what, remember Alexander or Andreas, was it Andreas or Alexander in Tiny Game 1? Remember the little ant bots? He had the really good idea of naming everything with the correct prefix, so we're sticking to that. Okay, so here's our functions. We're adding another function called BI Lives Update. My gosh, it looks strangely familiar to the one we did for score, right? Except we're doing BPI Lives Update. Wherever we see BPI underscore a function, that means that's part of our framework, the framework blueprint. Okay, now we have to add an input called lives, and that's going to be a integer. That's a bug.
Bug. You have to do it twice.
Did you see what I just see? Bug. Wait, is it lives? Yeah, lives. Lives. Okay, compile, save. Yeah, remember, these are your favorite friends up here, or they should be your best friends. Compile, save. Did you fart? Compile, save. Did somebody scream outside? Compile, save. Can't hurt, right? Okay.
Noted.
Then in the player state.
Ameise, Marienkäfer.
Yeah, those are nasty bugs. And
I hope these are all fixed in 5.1.
yeah, then in the player state, we're going to create an integer variable named player lives to track how many we have. See, so now we're back in our player state, which persists. It persists the lives per player per level. So that's not enough.
Player state only stores data in one level for each player. Not enough.
Okay. So we're going to, player state, we're going to create an integer called, and we should already see like player score in there or something like that. So let's go into our player state. Oh, yeah, that's right. We restarted. That's why. Where's our frickin' player state? You know, you could just type this, right? Player state, and there it is right there. See, you can. It's easy to find stuff in here. You just have to know how to do it. So here's this mess, and here's our current score. Okay, current score is what I call it. So we're going to call this one current lives, and this is going to be a integer. And we have to turn this variable on to visible, and he doesn't mention. You should always generally make these visible. I mean, why not? Why would you not want these to be visible? And when I say visibility, I mean, you know, visible to the other blueprints and the other components of the game.
More påvær.
Paula. Only me teed Paula.
Penguin47 said, all the power.
Since we've already implemented BI framework in our player state, we can just create a BI lives update event in the event graph and get to work. We're going to add the lives output to our player lives value, then check to see if the result is less than or equal to 0. Why add if we want to lose lives? Well, to lose a life, we'll simply add a negative value. So you have to add something, but it's always going to be like a -1 to the life count. This allows us a bit more flexibility if we want to add the ability to gain lives later, which is exactly what we're going to do. See, you have to think about flexibility when you're building things. It's easy to just think about, oh, I'm going to build a game that does this, this, and this, and then you can hack it together and prototype it, but then it's not, you can't really change much. Well, that's not so good. But see, we're kind of setting the stage for being able to expand this game. So now we're going to build this. Manage lives. And this is in the player state. See, we have event BPI score update. Now we're going to call the BPI lives update. What? This function was not marked as blueprint callable and cannot be placed in a graph.
Back to the pasta.
Okay, event BPI lives update. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, there, and there's our blue. It shows that it's coming from a blueprint. The target is BPI framework, just like that. Good. So it looks different from his. No, it looks exactly the same. Okay, so now we're going to player lives. This is current lives, okay? Ding, get current lives. We're going to plug this in and add, okay? Add. Yeah, that's it. Add the lives we already had. No, add whatever happened to the current lives. And then
Sonicu's streaminess said, delicious, wait. These are wires.
Yeah.
At Sonic0731 zap zap.
Elder Colve House said, yeah, these damn BPS make me hungry.
Okay, so now, and it's going to look sort of like this. Actually, it shouldn't be any more complicated than this. We know that this is working, so let's just bonk, bonk, bonk there. Those were just my debug functions. See, so now we've simplified it a bit. Oh shit. What did he call this? Okay, so you see what we're doing? We're organizing. Update score. Update lives. It's amazing. It's life itself. Okay, so current lives add pin, and then we're going to, how do we do this? We're going to add the lives output to our player lives value. Oh, again, okay, current lives. I see. Yeah, set current lives. That's how you do it. See, set current lives. And now this has to go over here. This is our actual logic chain right there. The white is the logic flow. And then this is all the supplemental chart. And what this node does, this adds this plus this. See, so it's adding lives and current lives together. But we haven't given lives a value yet. So we have to, where do we set that though? Player lives, current lives, player lives, lives. Integer. Yeah, but where is that? To the life count. We can create a...
Elder Colve House said, this pisses me off.
Oh, pisses me off so much that we're going to do
Fresh meat.
Battle Royale.
Coolfires thought it was wise to use 700 coins on Battle Royale.
Oh, are you in a hotel now, Sonicus?
We'll simply add a negative value. I have to get that -1 in there
Dunbrain47
somewhere.
said, Dunbrain sweep.
All this just to control lives. Okay, yeah, so we've got a ways to go. We haven't created our state machine yet. I'm still trying to figure out where to put the -1. The lives output to our player lives value, then check to see if the result is less than or equal to 0.
Herr Miltenschild Said, RIP LOL.
Oh, lives. This is the lives update. Oh, here it is. Lives. Oh, but we can't set the default. It's because it's an input. I don't know where we do the -1.
I don't know where we put the -1. R shut.
It's not in player lives. I set my default to 3. Yeah, we actually have to start with the default. So the current score default is 0, see? Oh, we have to compile the blueprint. Now we can set the current lives. We'll start the current lives to 3. Now save. And this is the player state.
To the life count, as he said.
Yeah. I set my default lives to 3, but then, yeah, to the life count. Lives. Player lives to the lives. Player lives. This is pretty self-explanatory. Oh, if we're out of lives, we want to end the game. Self-explanatory. Set player lives, and then we're going to say the condition is, and you can't see that here, but this is supposed to be 0. And then condition, yeah, so we're also going to do that. If the number of lives, okay, if, here's our branch, and now we're going to say is less than, it should be less than 0, and
He
then
just wrote that
if
and
it's
you need to guess
true,
where it is.
and then we're going to open level title screen, okay? And that's essentially the end of the game. What is the name of our level? Bastard? Oh, it's just called Tittle Screen. Okay. Tittle Screen. Yeah, exactly. Well, the -1 goes somewhere. We'll figure it out. And then I think
Excuse me,
that's
sir, where is the museum? Oh yeah, it in the street.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly how this whole tutorial is going. Open level. Now let's take, why not? Let's commit this stuff. Well, no, let's not commit yet. The reason I'm not going to commit my code yet is because we haven't really added any new functionality, and we have not tested to make sure that we haven't broken anything. Okay, luckily we haven't broken anything yet. See, everything is still just as we expect it to be. Okay, So there it is. Now if, you know, if lives there, see, and I can add a cute little comment right there, and that's what that does. Okay. If lives do remain, we'll want to give the player another bat to break bricks with. What we don't want to do is destroy the bat pawn actor from the player state. It's smarter to let the pawn handle that itself. To do that, we're going to turn the bat into a state machine. A state machine is essentially any actor with the ability to transition between a variety of clearly defined states. We'll be using a blueprint enumerator, or enum, which is a list of named values we can use as a variable. Our enum will list the various states our pawn can be in. So it's going, let's do it. Let's add the enumeration blueprint. Add. There it is. We'll call this enum bat state, but it's a blueprint, so it's going to be BP enum bat state. There, see, BP enum bat state.
Elder Colvey House said, bat state. Batman's favorite blueprint.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we add 2 named values to list setup and active. Okay. Okay. Now what's it called? Yeah, setup and active. And then the enumerators. Add enumerator. The display name is going to be just setup and active. Oh, I wish it would just delete that. Active. Okay, and then this one is, yeah, what do you call it? Spawn ball, and then spawn. Trigger spawn ball. And then active is ball spawned and active. Good. What's this advanced bit mask flags? No, we don't want those. Okay. Back in the player bat, we can now add enum bat state as a variable. Okay. So now that it's part of the framework, let's go into player state bat and then add. No, not the player state bat, it's the player bat. You know, this might be a problem. I don't know if he mentioned this properly. Are we actually in the pawn? Yes, we are in the bat. Okay, we're in the bat itself, not the player state. Where's the, there it is. There's the bat. We're in the bat. Remember this? See, there's move left, move right. That's how we're telling the game to move our bat. Okay. We can now add a new bat state as a variable. Pawn state. Oh. No, we can't. Add components. Add. Back in player bat, we can now add a new bat state as a variable. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, he did not explain that very well. Pawn state, that is the state that this bat is in. but the actual enumeration is what we just created here. There, BP enum bat state. See, that's what you have to do. I don't know why he was pointing at this.
Elder Colvey House said, "Why the hell is A pointing to add?"
Oh yeah, Mr. Milkman.
Dunbring47 said, let's send people on wild goose chases.
Oh yeah, Mr. Miltman, all cool features. I could try to add them one by one in future patches.
Yeah, in fact, that is something I want to do, Mr. Milkman. I want to keep adding to the game, but what I'd like to do, I'd like to add to the game is like DLC updates. So I'm going to have to learn how to create patches on, you know, how to be able to patch an Unreal game. And there is a whole patching mechanism, you know, like a update or DLC mechanism in Unreal Engine 5. That might be that's going to take a little bit of learning, but you know, I already learned how to actually ship a game,
That would be
you know, like a Windows game. These are all skills.
I can't wait to learn all these skills and just build my own first game hub.
We could
As long
modify
as
the
you
pawn
don't
state
plug
by
the first
directly
half
setting
of
the
their patches.
variable, but by taking a few more steps we can create a cleaner, more extensible design. To do so, we're going to create a function named changeBatState with an enumBatState input. Look, and then okay, so he said, let's name it changeBatState, and then he says, down here he names it changePlayerState. We're going to keep it changeBatState. Yeah, we create a new function. changeBatState.
Off.
Okay, there. Hey, music stopped. Oh, now we're listening to Somerset, the Somerset expansion.
Can you hear music okay?
I'm also wondering, did I add the correct? Yeah, I added UE5 and Unreal Engine as tags. Yeah, I want people that are developing an Unreal Engine, I need them to be able to find me, and I think this is the best way to do it. You know, I add Unreal Engine 5 to the title. There's no category for it yet, but then I add Unreal Engine as tags, custom tags. changeBatState. Okay, there. Yeah, we did that. And then new state. With an enumBatState input.
Can hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it? Should be able to hear it now. I made it a little louder. A lot of this is exploration.
Herr Milkenschild Said, it's here Abel.
Most of it is foo-foo exploration music.
Okay, so we're going to add that input right here. That's not what we want, changeBatState. The input is, yeah, new state. It's just like more of a generic new state input. And then the type is an enum that we created, which is down here.
Makes a liar out of me.
See, it's not like a Boolean and it's not an integer. It's actually an enumerated list that we created in the other thing back here in this blueprint. And just by adding this here, it becomes part of the entire package. Okay, new state, enum BP pawn bat. There, I don't think I've missed anything, right? In our function, we want to check if the new requested state is the same as the old state, and if not, update our enum to the new state. That's it for now. Okay. Okay, where is our enum player state? He changed it on us again. Yeah, I think he changed this yet again. Enum player state. It's this, it's the new state. Well, new state, where is this enum player state?
God damn him.
It's this, it's pawn state. See, because it's a BP enum bat state type, the enumeration. Now we're checking to see if this is not equal. And I don't know if we have to do an enum. Actually, not equal enum. Oh. I think it's this actually. Yeah, not equal enum. Yeah. To that, and then update if, and then that condition, yes. If it's not equal, and then what? And then update. Then update the enum player state. And this time it's going to be a set. See? And then that sets us up for that. And then we already know the new state. Yeah, and then if the new state is different, and then we update it. See, we don't want to update the state if it's the same. That's what this logic is for. Just so it isn't sloppy. Look, I can bend the spaghetti any way I want. Wish I could get, yeah, let's get this out of here. Let's get this over here. No, actually down here. There we go. And then set pawn state. No, it's got to be false. If it's false. Oh shit. Look what I've done there. No, if it's true, because it's not equal. Or we could have checked if it's equal, then if it is, then only do it if it's false. See, then that would have been correct. Okay, there we go. We've got changing bat states.
Elder Colvey House said, na na ni 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 na na ni ni na na ni ni bachstali.
Dunbrain47 said,
Did he say butt shart? God, that's awful. Bat state, and he says butt shart. Okay, now stay here, folks. I am just getting coffee. This will only take, it won't even take 1 minute, okay?
Herr
Where
Milton
they
Schätzer,
walk.
what happens to red spaghetti?
Oh, what happens to red spaghetti? That is a condition.
okay.
That's the result of a conditional. Always right.
Here's my creamer tonight. It's called Southern Butter Pecan. Tastes like pecan pie.
I drink too much wine and now I need to go to take a piss, cause ended with Matrix Quarter.
Yeah, we could
Is
do
this
a
a good
boss
time?
battle now. Are you guys
Boss
ready?
battle?
I'll let you guys stew on or mull over the idea of boss battle for a few seconds, and then we'll start it. I'm not going to participate because I'm going to keep working on the tutorial, but I'll let you guys battle whoever it is. I don't think it's Pumpkinhead. I think it's I don't know. I forgot which. I think it's Quad, the Quad monster. You know, with the hot legs.
Sure.
In fact, I'm almost certain it's Quad Monster. I remember. Okay, boss battle easy.
Exclamation mark boss battle easy. Oh Shart, how do you do it again?
I forgot the command LOL.
Exclamation mark boss easy. Okay.
There we go.
Join.
Okay, anyone who wants to join the boss battle. Now I'm going to sit it out, but
Exclamation
if
mark,
6
join.
people don't join, it will fill the
Ausrufezeichen join mode.
Kaflapadoodles with
Ponto de
with
exclamação
bots,
mais.
and the bots will help you. Oh, Surfazzi. You have to do join
Oh
mage.
Sir Massey. Join mage.
Yeah, do it again. Join mage.
Ponto de exclamação.
Oh, there you go.
G3.
Join priest. And it looks like how many people. Is it working? Good. 3 of you guys. There's still 1 minute left if anyone else is in here and wants to join the boss battle. Yeah, what we've done is create a clear route for bat state
Getting
changes,
time.
ensuring things won't get messy if we want to expand the state machine. And then this is the final. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is the actual code snippet here. Yeah, I think it'll give us
RIP big as house LOL.
big as house. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna turn off my RB Bach. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Okay. Add your new function to the end of your existing spawn ball logic and use it to change your bat state to active. Okay, so we have to find our spawn ball logic. Please tell me it's also in the pod bat. No, it's not. No, it's not. Spawn ball. Add your new function to the end of your existing spawn ball logic. Where is spawn ball logic? See, this is what I don't get yet, is how to search across all of my different blueprints to find spawn ball. You know, I could search now. Yeah, I know how I could do that. I could go into search here. No, wait. Enter a console command or content drawer. I'm trying to search across browse.
Fazer side. Firebolt.
No, that's just the content browser. Oh, you bastard. Where is spawn ball? It's not in the ball.
Elder Colvey House said, "Oh God, dare Phoenix up."
I don't know what his powers are. I think he can breathe ash. He can cover
Herr
you with
Miltenschutz
ash.
Dump him.
Shield everyone from 80% magic damage. Yeah, and he is a magic phoenix. Okay, the spawn ball is not in here. Yeah, the only thing that we have in the ball is just the event hit. And it detects it. And then remember, I printed out whatever the ball hits. Where is our spawn ball? Spawn ball. Where would it be? Player controller. No? Spawn ball. Yeah, I wish I knew how to search for stuff. See, I can do this. I can find references, but then there, find results. Now, spawn ball. Search the entire. There we are. It was in the pawn bat. There it is. There it is.
Dungreen 47 said, demoralized.
You're demoralizing the Phoenix. What does demoralize do? I forgot. I totally forgot how to do these boss battles. Whoa!
Supposed to soften attacks form the boss.
Elder Colvey House said, "Phoenixes don't have missile launchers." Fake.
That totally looks like missiles. Or isn't that more of a mecha phoenix? Oh, it's a robo
Herr
phoenix.
Miltenschutz Said, too many bots in our house.
Mecha Phoenixes.
It's a Mecha Phoenix you.
Mecha phoenix. Well, you guys are doing, and this is even easy. This difficulty is easy. And he still has too many damn hit points. You know, I can change his hit points. Okay, let's make sure that we're doing this in the right place. Spawn ball. La-di-da. Ooh, that's pretty. Cool music while you're fighting a mecha phoenix too. Okay. Now what are we doing here?
Ausrufezeichen Lifesteal.
And I don't know what happened to. Oh, find is Control F. I just get arrow ball spawn point, spawn actor BP ball, spawn ball, spawn ball. Node spawn ball, both in where? Well, they're both here. So there's spawn ball, but there's another spawn ball. Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah, of course, because what this does at the beginning, you know, after you begin play, it resets the bat, then it spawns the ball, the function. This function is right
back
here.
To the dark theme in OBS since the new default theme in 28 is not as space efficient on my small monitor.
Oh, yeah. What am I using? Yep, I'm using 2803.
Elder Colve House said, yeah, I might fix that too. Fonts are way too big.
Exclamation mark Mortal Strike.
Is that why you did it, Dunbrine? Because the fonts were way too big? Oh, also Dunbrine did a stream today, and he was doing, he was reacting to Zillow haunts, like spook houses in Zillow.
Dunbrine did a Spook House stream earlier today.
And that's the real German word for haunted house, der Spukhaus. Okay. So now what does he say? So we found spawn ball, now what? Add your new function to the end of your existing spawn ball logic. But why would he do this here? Why would he do this without telling us, without showing us what's already there? Because see, this looks all wrong. Spawn actor B ball. See, he put it here. Change player state. Change player state. We don't have a change player state. Oh, to active. So he puts it here. Get world transform. Arrow ball spawn point. Oh.
At Mr. Milkman AAA.
Get world transform. There. He puts it, he said attach it to the end, and then he puts it before.
He says at the end, then puts it before. Damn fucker.
Okay, so we'll do how he did it. Change player state to active. But did we name it player state? We didn't say change player state. We said change bat state. That's what we called it. There. See? And now we have to take all this, move it over. Oh shit. Talk about, oh, look at this spaghetti. How's the boss battle? What?
How does he still have all those HP?
This farming bird hates me for real.
Yeah, or something.
Yes.
Surface side, yes.
He is healing, yeah, lol.
Well, fuck, this is impossible.
How do they expect anyone to win against this guy? I mean, this would go on for 30 minutes. I mean, at least you guys are, some of you guys are still alive, right?
And he just blocked your attack at Dunbrine 47.
Is there a way to stop him from healing?
Rigged.
This is impossible, Elmar.
Yeah, we might have to abort and try next time.
Not sure.
Yeah, I see that he is taking damage, but then all he does is just heal. That's BS. Okay.
Ponto de exclamação Firebolt.
Exclamation mark boss end. Lol, sorry about the bullshit 100,000 hit point Santa Claus.
Yeah, that is complete BS. Boss turn 0. And all he does on his entire turn is just to heal. So the only way you could defeat him is to go all out and attack. Like, do as much damage as you possibly can, but then he just keeps healing. Let's give it just a little bit more time and see if you can whittle it down. Like, just focus on doing as much damage as you can.
Destroy Mech Phoenix.
Yeah, I think we need nuclear bombs. Ah. Change bat state, and then what's the new one? Change bat state. Oh, we already did that. And then there it is. Change player state to active. Yeah, see, we have both of our enums available here. And we change it to active because when we spawn ball, we want it to be active.
Dunbreen47 said, nukes did not work. Exclamation mark Mortal Strike.
Yeah, that is complete BS. I'm gonna get rid of this. This doesn't have to... Well... Yeah, actually, let's do it like this. There. Okay, we got it. All this just to get lives working. I know this seems overwhelming. All this logic definitely does seem overwhelming, and I totally agree. However, just stick with it. Stick with this. Don't give up. Spawn ball. Okay, we'll call this shark. And then we'll call this spawn ball. Whoops. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go.
I'll be making games and destroying Todd with facts and logic.
Super Seaside. Get it bolt.
Elder Colby House said, yeah, let's abort.
Carrot.
Is that okay, everyone?
Go Farsi, go Farsi, go Farsi.
Fine with me.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd be... It's an infinite battle.
Saber locked battle.
And I will fix that. You know, I'll make him so that he's challenging, but nevertheless still able to be defeated. I mean, that's what an enemy should be, not impossible, saber locked forever.
This is like an RTS match with bots on impossible mode.
Okay. Wow, this soundtrack suddenly got really, really loud. Okay, so we've got that logic. We got the spawn ball logic, and what does he want now? Now what do you want from us? Yeah, spawn act, yeah, we've already got that. Let's make sure we have it set to always spawn, ignore collisions. We do! It was set correctly. Okay. Create a custom event named Lose Life and have it call... There's our -1.
There's where we set the -1. 10 paragraphs later.
Okay, create a custom event named Lose Life. Oh, it's a custom event. Okay, so we'll put it down here. Well, yeah, let's put it down here. There. News loves live. I do love live. News live. And then set it to Negatree. Well, we need a variable first. And have it called BI Lives Update. Well, now how are we going to do that? Oh yeah, BI Lives Update. Okay, BI Lives Update. Well, we called ours BPI Lives Update, and yeah, we have to send it a message. His doesn't have this for some. Oh, it does! And he doesn't tell you it's the message version. And then we have to get the player state. So we have to get a player state. But I don't know which one. I think it's this one. From the game itself. Yeah, we have to get the player state from the game itself. Yes, this wires up to it. Good. So remember, we're getting the player state, which persists this data. We're not persisting data in the pawn bat. We're persisting the lives data in the player state. Now, and then here's the lives. Negatree 1. -1. Oh my god! We're going to destroy life. Okay. And now what? There's a complete snippet of the scripting further down. Now we're going to implement the actual state machine logic. Now we have to add the BI framework to your bat pawn settings. Yeah, we haven't added the interface yet, so now we have to add the BPI framework there, and that opens up these 3 interface. See, now it opens up these 3 that we created. We created these functions elsewhere, and now then head back to the player state. Oh, now we're heading back to the player state already. Okay, fine. We already know that we're returning to the title screen if we're out of lives, but if we have lives left, we can now call our BI Lives Update function on the bat pawn. One of the great things about interfaces is that the functions can be used in different contexts based on the need. So we're going to manage lives, event BI Lives Update, and then we're going to set. See, we've already done some of this. Oh god. So what does he want me to do? Then head back to the player state. We already know that we're returning to the title screen. Yeah. There it is. There. Get pawn return value BI Lives Update. We can now call BI Lives Update function on the bat pawn. Okay, so this is, we have to update this. There. Okay, so we already have this. Okay. Player lives. See, current lives. We called it current lives. And condition branch false title screen. Now we have to, if it's false, we have to call BI Lives Update. But ours is called BPI Lives Update. There. Okay. And then the target is get pawn. From the player state. Wait a minute. Nope, that's not working. BPI Lives Update from. It's got to be that message again. Ding, false target. Ding, return value, target self. Ding, there. There, from the player state. Okay. So BI Lives Update target lives is set lives. Yes, the one that we're setting. So we're actually going to break this off into 2, and then we have to connect that down here. You see what I did? It's a mess, but okay. So now let's oh, click. Okay, let's do it like that. Yeah, it's just gonna have to stay like that for now. I see what he did here. He actually brought this way down so you can swing around from underneath, but let's just leave it like that.
Elder Colby House said, branching spaghetti weed.
Okay, compile and save. Yeah, see, so far everything is, we're not getting any errors at all.
Branches.
Yeah, like abandoned flower lane. Back in the bat pond. Okay, so now we have to go back into the bat pond. So I'm pretty comfortable with this, pretty confident that this is not going to bug out. Okay, so it's back in the bat pond. Pond bat, it's not bat pond, stooge. Okay. We're going to create a BI Lives update event to receive that interface call that we just transmitted in that other one. But here we're going to ignore the lives data. We just need to know that a life has been lost and then branch our logic based on player state. We do this by referencing our enum and feeding it into something new, a switch node. Yeah, BI Lives update. Let's make sure we don't already have one. Good. Okay. Event BPI Lives update. Now we can't. BPI Lives update. And we're adding the event. There it is. So we got our new BPI Lives update. Enum player state. That's our pawn state. See, he named it different again.
He named it different a second time, just to annoy confused.
Oh, now this is the full game soundtrack of Elder Scrolls Online. It's Elder Amazing. This is the original, from the first release. Okay, so enum player state switch node.
Said all the eye rolls.
Switch on BP enum bat state. Okay. See, and then here's our two. Remember, we created the two enum values set up and active, so they automatically pop up right here. Isn't that cool? It's amazing. And then of course we have to wire this up to this naturally. Let's despaghettify this. If you can avoid crossing like that, you should. See, because it makes it a lot cleaner. Here. A switch allows for a unique path per value, allowing us to filter by state in a way that visualizes flow of our gameplay logic, keeps our scripting nice and clean as Brick Breakers grows in complexity. In this case, the player state enum is set to active. We want to use our function to change it back to setup. Well, where do you put this? See, and then here's this snippet, lose life, but where do you, oh, there, BI Lives update switch on player enum, and then above it, well, actually, we're going to do below it, lose life. This is a new, oh, I guess we have a variable. Somehow we already created that. There it is! Lose life, way over here. See? It's a custom event, lose life. And we hadn't done anything with it yet. Boy, we created this quite a while ago. So all this does is, this is going to call this. And then it's going to output this to BPI Lives Update. Get player state. Wait a minute, we've already done this. We already did this. No, we already did that.
Dunbrain47 said, "SO music sounding epic."
Elder Colve House said, why did he show this if we already did it? Oh yeah, I use ESO Online Music in a lot of my 2015 to 2018 videos.
The reason I like using Elder Scrolls Online music in my YouTube videos is because there's so much of it, and it's all you can use all of it, you know, without worry about copyright strikes. Even though there will be copy squatters who try to claim it, and they're fake. Bethesda and Microsoft allow you to use all of the Elder Scrolls Online music in your videos.
He is covering his tracks.
And in fact, you don't even have to, it doesn't even have to be Elder Scrolls Online. You know, you could be you could shoot a video of yourself flushing a toilet, and you could have epic Elder Scrolls music as the water is swirling down the toilet. Okay, so anyway, next we're going to modify our ball spawning logic a tiny bit, having the ball spawn via user input rather than automatically started to play. Yeah, this is more user-friendly and a great use case for a state machine. So we open up the player controller and add an input action positive event. Okay. Input action input positive.
Let's modify.
Oh, I see why we did this. Change player state. Is this it? Spawn ball. There, sharp. That's it. Instead of begin play. The switch on the player state enum. Okay, open up the player controller. Oh, okay, player controller. There we go. Okay, so now it's a brand new one. We already have input access move, and we have well, we only have that. Okay, so input access. Input action, input positive. Input action, input positive. Event from when the keys bound to input action, input positive are pressed or released. And we've already done that. See, we've already mapped that key. Oh, it's under input. Input. There, input positive is the left mouse button. So you click the left mouse button to spawn a ball. Get out to project settings.
Elder Colve House said, all this just for lies, haha.
Okay, as BP Pombat, target switch on enum player state to change player state, and then spawn ball. Yeah, as BP Pombat, and then we're okay. There it is right here, variables, as BP Pombat. Luckily it's here. I don't know why it's there, but I'm glad it's here. Switch on enum player state. switch on enum player, switch on that's it, switch on there, switch on enum bat state, target enum player state, bat state. Yeah. Oh, switch on enum player state. Okay. Pawn state. That's what we called it. Pawn state. There it is. Get pawn state. There. And then switch on. Switch on pawn state. Oh. Switch. Switch. Switch on. Now, how do you do this? It's a switch. Switch on enum. It's not letting me do that. Is BP Pombat target enum player state input action positive? Okay, well let's do this. Switch on switch. Switch on.
Dunbrain47 said, wasting your life, just make lives.
Yeah, just making lives, yeah. Tell me about it. Suppress. What is this frickin' thing?
Elder Colve House said, "This is one of my favorite tracks."
The players in setup state change. Cool, right? Well, yeah, we could actually do it. How in the hell did he do this? Switch on enum player state. Okay, where else did we use switch? There, switch on player state. A switch node. Got it. Got it. Switch on BP enum bat state. There. We had to call the actual enum function itself, not one of the blueprints. There we go. Now we can press. God. Change player state. Yeah. Change player state. Change. Change, I think it was bat state. Change. Change player state. Ah, this is aggravating. Change player state. Change state. There it is, change bat state. Got it. Sometimes you have to drag it from the other spaghetti nodes. Yeah, see what he did there? he did the same thing I was just about to do, which is to put it up here. Are you kidding me? Okay, bad state, target, ding, new state is new enumerator. Oh, new enumerator 1? No, it should be setup. No, new enumerator 1, that's active.
Elder Calvé House.
Look,
Low's variable enums are even wrong.
his blueprint's wrong. This is right. Yeah, set it to active like you said, and then spawn ball. Spawn ball. Oh my god. And then we have to wire it up to this, and we're good. Yeah, let's make sure all the logic is flowing correctly. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, there. Yeah, save all. Now, here's a good, just a rule of thumb is I just like to check to make sure that what we know about the game already, to make sure it still works, and that we didn't bust anything. And clearly we have not busted anything yet. We're going to have to fix that. You see how the ball wound up horizontal? Yeah. Okay, good. We haven't. Good. That's it for state machines, but keep the technique in mind whenever you design an actor of any complexity. Back to lives. Now before moving forward, we should create a lives UI element. This is exactly the same as the score UMG widget, to the point that it's easier to simply duplicate the existing widget as UI lives and tweak the position and naming of the variable in events. Yeah. Good.
Okay, lives UI.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. La, da, da, da. La, da, da, da. Okay, we're going to duplicate, and then we're going to name it UI Lives. Firemucker. There. Okay, now we duplicated it, and we have to go in and change the variable. See, so this is now not displayed score, but displayed lives. There. And then we're going to put this. How far is this offset? 260, so we'll say negative 260. There. Well, wait, no, I don't want that yet. Stop simulating. Oh, there. Holy shit. Okay, did it. Text 3. Oh yeah, we have to start with a 3. Anchors away. Text anchors, UI, oh yeah, UI lives, displayed lives 3. And it is visible. Hi 3D Arc. Hey.
Dunbrain47 said, at 3D_art, welcome on it.
Hope you're doing great. Are you a game developer too? Are you dabbling with Unreal Engine 5? We're making an 80s style Brick Breaker game using Epic's own tutorial. Well, I shouldn't say Epic, this guy's tutorial, which is awful. Okay, as with Score, we'll instantiate UI lives in the player controller, referencing it and adding it to the viewport. So link it to a lives update interface, event from the BI framework, and call update lives with a new value. So it's a chain, it's a serial. We're going to serially update the score and the lives. You see what happened? So it's on event possess in the player controller. So we already have, ding, ding, we already have the score update, which is up here. Yeah, there's the score update. create UI score. Well, this is actually creating the widget to begin with.
Java, developing an action JRPG game in UE5.
At 3D_arc, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Let me know if you see me doing anything messy. I'm still learning all this hard.
Also, 3D art. Do you stream? Do you stream your development, or do you just kind of develop offline and you just get on Twitch to relax and enjoy other streams? Yeah, I've decided to. I'm just going to stream my entire game development journey. Why not, right? Seems like people like it, and we don't have a category for Unreal Engine yet. I sent in a request to Twitch to why don't you add, I mean, Unreal Engine is such a big engine, why not give it its own category? I think that's too loud. There we go.
Is Mizak too loud?
And anyway, here's just an idea of what we're building. See, it's going to be brick breakers. And I often go into the game just to make sure that we haven't busted anything. So you can see that the score is counting correctly. Ding! And
A little in the more
everything is
intense
still
sounds of the song.
registering. Yeah, then we're going to have to drop the volume. Yeah, it's... We will have to drop the volume because I'm not talking loud. I like talking softly. So that's what we're doing. We're just going to chain this create UI lives widget. And then we're adding both to the viewport. Okay. Okay, so you see what we're doing. We're extending this way out. And shroop. Well, I should have done that. There's set. Set. UI lives widget. Create UI lives widget. Create widget. Oh, that's right, it's create widget. Okay, and then you select it here. UI lives. UI lives. And then the displayed score.
P3D_arc, thanks for hitting that follow button.
Oh, thank you.
_arc said, and I will follow you cause you seem like a nice guy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll follow you back.
I'll follow
See if you can
back.
help since you've already done the code base for the UI. Oh, have you?
Oh, nice. Yeah, this UI should be consolidated into one big blueprint, but this is okay for now.
See, I have 3 different UIs. So there's the UI game title. Well, that's okay if this is separate, but it'd be better if this were encapsulated into one UI interface. See, because they're 2 separate things. Like this gets updated on the right, and then the UI lives gets updated on the left. This isn't the best way to do it, but it's the way that he did it in the tutorial, and it is so tough to follow this damn tutorial. I don't want to change too much while I'm building it. Why is
Dunbrain47 said, also if you have Discord, Culvey has a section his server where discusses development.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
stream
right.
Sessions.
Yeah, and we also do a lot of I'd love to hear a lot more about your it's you said a JRPG, right? Yeah, action JRPG demo. Nice. That is freaking awesome. Okay, so create lives UI widget, which I did. And now we have to set that UI lives Oh, what? But I called it displayed lives, remember? Yeah, so set displayed lives. Huh? That's not right. That is not what I wanted. Okay, so I just
What
need...
JRPGs so you consider your inspirations for your project at 3D_arc?
Oh, that's a good question. Set displayed lives. Return value, set display. Okay, why? Let's see. This worked here. Why isn't it working here? What am I doing wrong here? Return value. Set displayed lives. What is going on here? Why is this different than this? See, this stuff just drives me up the frickin' wall. Okay, displayed score. Okay, let's detach this there, because we're going to call both of these. This does not look right at all. Display live select asset. Target. This is not a target. Okay, let's find out what this thing is actually. Set displayed score. Set displayed lives. That's exactly, it's the same thing. Nope, something's wrong. See? Something's totally wrong. So we just broke our whole game because of this.
Elder Calve House said, "What the fuck, man?"
Okay, we have display lives. We do have this visible. Toggle the widget's visibility. There is nothing we have done that's different. We've compiled it. Well, let's see what happens if I copy this. Oh, look. Select asset displayed.
3D_arc said, "Oh, cook, let's see. What is the issue?"
Well, actually, I think I just solved it by copying and pasting. No, I did not solve it.
Dungeon47 said, at 3D_arc interesting.
Oh, 3D arc. I'm trying to pull a simple set, and it's all fucked up.
3D Arc, I'm trying to pull a simple set, and it's all fucked up. Bug?
Thanks, Carrot.
Yeah, what the hell? See, now if I do
What are you
set
trying to say?
displayed score. Oh, look at this. There's two different... Oh! I have to add it as a variable. I have to add it down here as a variable. Displayed lives. Part of the UI. Displayed UI lives. There. Change variable type. This could break connections. Do you want to search Albert? Yeah, change the variable type. Wait, I just changed the variable type. Well, it's a static text, yeah, but back here in the player controller, see, this did not happen before. There we go. See, now I can do displayed lives. Set displayed lives. Right here in the UI, no, There. There.
Elder Colve House said, God, this is a mess. How long did it take you to wrap your head around all this at 3D_?
Okay, now we're going to add to viewport. We're actually going to use UI score. Now, what the fuck are these? Oh, displayed score. Get displayed score. Which one? I don't know. Get displayed score. Yeah, and then get displayed lives. Also the variable from here. There we go. Okay.
3D_R said, I probably found the better tutorial that I went pretty smooth.
Yeah, I'm still gonna build like 6 more games after this.
Yeah, I'm still going to build 6 more tutorial games after this. By then I'll have 9 tiny games, and that should be good help.
Yeah, see, so I've already done 2 games, and this is the 3rd one. And I did Alexander's tutorial, you know, the ant bot.
I did Alexander's Antbot Valley tutorial.
You might have actually done that too. There were some issues in his tutorial too.
Things, it's top notch.
Yes, they all require. In fact, some of those will require C++ programming. Now, luckily, I'm an engineer, so the C++ will come fairly easy to me. You know, the whole, all logic. Engineering logic, data structures, all the concepts, all the conditionals, libraries, object-oriented programming. I already know that. So that part should not be hard at all. And I'm trying to think that way when I'm doing blueprints because these get compiled into C++ also. So if I just try to think in terms of a programming language here, then it would be easier for me. But right now I'm just trying to follow a crappy tutorial with crappy mistakes and holy shards and shits. Oh, look! I made another mistake. See, I have to connect the self over to owning player twice. Yep.
Oh, also for version control 3D_arc. I'm doing git plus git push to GitHub, but only certain files, and using LFS over 5 megabytes.
Yeah, I'll show you my GitHub setup in a moment. In fact, you know, we could just do a git bash on this project and see where. Whoops, git bash here. Okay, so here's my. And then I'm using the git ignore, the standard git ignore, but I've added a lot to the git ignore, so it's really just grabbing a content folder and a couple of.
Using faith and hope.
Oh, shart, ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah, be careful, back your stuff up somewhere. If you don't get help with us, get help somewhere. Yeah, so that's how I'm doing it. I'm doing git version control and pushing it. Here's my git remote. Yeah, see, so I'm pushing it to organizations, actually. And then I called my little projects simple shorts, so that's why it says simple shorts in there. But yeah, we've got Git. And then I'm also doing level snapshots. So I should probably take a level snapshot at some point. But level snapshots, they don't snapshot the blueprints, do they? They're just snapshotting the levels. And I don't think that's enough. I wish you could do like blueprint snapshots. Okay, now back to this. Yeah, create UI Lives widget. Okay, I think I've got everything connected. I just think it's really weird. This seems like it's dangling. And I don't like how these just dangle. Add to viewport, and then you input displayed score and displayed lives, but how would it know which widget to add where? That's what I don't get. Yeah, I feel like I missed something here. Return value. Oh, like that. That's how it knows. Then the return value is UI score widget, displayed score, and then return value, display lives. That's how it knows. That's how it knows. And then you have to call it again, and then it will plug it in. That's not very obvious though. Dang. Okay. Now all we need to do is call BI Lives Update on our player controller from our player state with an update value, and we're tracking lives in real time. Yeah, fresh meat. This is my brain right now. Hey, what happened to our avatars?
Green47 said, sound about right.
Elder Colve House said, whoops, I forgot to reinstantiate avatars loop. Exclamation mark slots 1000.
Oh, and also 3D art. We do something dumb here, but yeah, well, you might like it if you're doing JRPG. There's a lot of JRPG characters in here. We do a little. You have an avatar now, and you can change it in that box. There's like a stream avatars interface. If you scroll down on your Twitch page, you'll see it. Okay, we need to get moving here. It's pissing me off. Guy's just pissing me off. It's like endless work to get this. Okay, there. Now all we need is to call the BI Lives update on our player controller. Okay, well, let's get the player controller up. BI Lives update. Are you telling me that we have to build all this logic? No, because we've already done all this. From our player state with an update value, and we're tracking lives in real time. There, update score UI. No. Player lives. Yeah, see, we've done this before once already. Where in the fuck is this?
Wrong blueprint, idiot.
Yeah, it's in the player state, not... See, it's called BI Lives Update on our player controller from our player state. Well, why don't you just explain what you're talking about? Why don't you... You know, I'm not going to magically remember that this is all here in the, you know... But anyway, now, I mean, it looked familiar, and luckily we found it. Okay, so we have BPI Lives Update. Oh no. No! I completely lost our...
to explain, sorry, I was changing avatar XD.
Oh, it's okay. I meant the tutor. This tutor is just awful, haha.
Dungreen47 said, good choice at 3D_arc.
Oh yeah, let's see. What did you change? What did he change it to? Oh yeah, what is that?
Hee.
Oh, nice. Which character is that?
Yeah, you can gamble.
Exclamation mark bet 500 red.
Lucario from Pokemon.
Oh, Lucario. Yeah, that's right. From Pokemon. Okay, let's not screw up. Now, where were we? This seems a little redundant.
Bet me a tiny pink.
Yeah, drop to 0. End game. See, condition open level. Then we're open up the title screen. Yeah, now get pawn and BP Lives update.
50 even.
Get player pawn, get player controller, BI Lives update. Yeah, see, because we have to update it in 2 different places. That's what's going on here. So it's the same function twice. That's fine. That's fine. See what we're doing? And then we got get pawn. Now we're just going to get player controller, and this should be from the player state. Target self. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Player index 0 and player index 0. I don't have the player index. So that doesn't seem right. Oh! This is the wrong pawn. Okay, so get pawn from the game state. Not here. From the player state. From the game itself. Get player pawn and get player controller. See, why is there a get pawn? Here. Player index 0.
Elder Colvey House said, player index is the index of
Yeah,
the
see,
pawn or of the
that's
character.
why it tripped
And
me
3D
up.
underscore arc?
We only have one pawn. We only spawned one pawn. But
3D
oh, you started
underscore
streaming.
said,
Nice.
OBTW for what you asked before. Yes, I started streaming
Nice.
this week.
Yeah,
but
and
I'm
I make a
butting
lot of
heads
mistakes
with
on
animations,
screen
so I'm
myself.
being off screen mostly.
But I decided
Dungreen47 said, Automod PLS.
But I decided to just stream all the mistakes anyway.
0 should always be the main character.
It's
Oh,
player
okay.
0.
Player 0.
Get player controller, get player pawn, player index 0. So I think there can only be one player pawn, right? Well, no, you could extend it to where you could have more than one pawn. I don't know how you would do that, but luckily we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that goes into target. Why is... Yeah, and then this has to go into lives way up here. That goes into here. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure why, but... Okay, let's see. Does this make sense? BP Lives update. So why was this wired up to here? It shouldn't have been. But now we're getting the player pawn and player index 0, return value, target, BI, BPI lives up. Oh, because we're now setting it over here. That's why. Because now we are putting this in the player controller instead of the player pawn, which obviously makes more sense. The lives. Okay. Okay, now.
Now, we just need to draw an out of bounds.
The thing is, we can't actually lose the life, so we need something to deal with the ball if it falls below the bat. Solving this would be the final step of the module and introduce some fun concepts. We're going to create a clear zone for our play space, essentially a defined rectangular space that sends an interface call to any actor that enters it, see? So the lose life box will be below the bat. To do that, we're going to use a trigger, a defined volume, box, sphere, or cylinder that does not render in the game but can be overlapped or collided with by other actors or components. To start, we'll create a blueprint actor named BP Clear Zone with the box trigger component as the root. Okay. BP actor, and we'll call it BP Clear Zone. That's exactly what I would name it. Okay, and then we're gonna make a a collision? What did he say? No, box trigger. Okay. He meant collision. Collision, not trigger.
_art said, I would advise you to use 2 monitors if you can, since I started using 2 it made a great
I would advise you to use 2 monitors if you can, since I started using 2. Oh yeah. This is a 4K monitor, though. Off stream, I go 4K and have 4 times this space.
Elder Colve House. Oh yeah, this is a 4K monitor though. Off stream I go 4K and have 4 times the space. Huge Dell 43 inches.
Yeah, I actually just retrieved this because that very reason. I could, now I'll have
nice.
a lot more on the screen. I actually have 4 times this much screen space as you're looking at right now. Okay, there's our outer bounds trigger. Okay, the only collision we want here is an overlap, informing us whenever an actor with an appropriate collision settings enters our trigger space. To do so, we're going to head to the event graph, select our box trigger component, and create an on component begin overlap event. Okay. What, you mean like this? No. Select it. Okay, and then add. No, not here. Not here. There, event on component. On component. Begin, oh, there it is, overlap. That's what we wanted, okay. We don't need that. And the reason it knew its out of bounds trigger is because we had it selected. Outer box trigger. If you press the outer box trigger. Yeah, I can never tell, like, contextually how to best find everything. But anyway, okay. Now, did we, yeah. This event will fire off anytime an overlap occurs. Before continuing, let's create an interface named BI Clear Zone. Why does he create a different interface?
I mean, sorry, if you drag it in the event graph, in the bottom right you have all the events of that component.
Why does he create a second interface instead of just adding a function to the one?
Yeah, so we're creating a second interface here. I mean, I want to do what he says, but I don't like how he's adding another interface. We already have a whole interface with 3 functions. This is, and it would serve no other purpose to have our own a separate BPI. And actually, we already have 2 interfaces. We have the ball interface, now we have the BPI framework interface. See, this has 1 function, and then our next interface has 3 functions. You'll see, there's our 3 functions. Now he wants...
why he would make you create an interface.
Well, it's to make the game expandable later.
It is extra work. I do admit that it is a lot of extra work, but one thing that I'm going to learn on my own is how to keep improving this game over time. In fact, I'll be improving my games over time. Moving logic out, like obfuscating logic into interfaces, it sets you up for expanding the game later. It's just a nice way to organize code. Wait, now he said we have to create a new one. Did I just create a new one?
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, let's create a new interface. Not user interface. Blueprint interface. Called, well, I call it BPI clear zone. Yeah, if it's an interface, then I do BPI clear zone. See, now I have all my interfaces. In fact, you know what? You know what we're doing? Interfaces. So, yeah, these are significant. So anything that has a BPI is going in here. There we go. There. Yeah, move there. And what it does, it updates all code. So you don't have to worry about broken references. You know, that obviously the engine will do all of it, assuming there's no bug, right? So, yeah, do let me know if that Muzak is too loud. Alright. Okay. No additional inputs required. Oh, with the BPI clear zone entered. We need a function. Oh, we haven't opened it up yet. Whoops. Okay, BPI clear zone, and then our function is BPI clear zone entered. Okay, and this is all. These. It's like a skeleton.
These interfaces are essentially skeletons.
In fact, that's all we're doing. That's all we do with this. See, here's why do I see this, but then I don't see the... Where is the blueprint? Where can I actually view this blueprint? I don't get it. I do not get this. View the blueprint. So where's the frickin' blueprint? Class defaults, class settings. Yeah, I know that, but I want... See, I can see the blueprint here.
Double click on function.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yep.
That's right. Okay. So BPI clear zone. There, we got our interface. No additional inputs is intended to exist outside our core gameplay, meaning that we want it to have its own distinct interface. Oh, that's why. Now we just need to script our BP clear zone to send a BI clear zone entered interface to call any actor that has overlapped our trigger. We'll let the overlapping actor handle the results as appropriate. To check against overlaps, we can select the trigger component and use the context menu to add an onBegin overlap event to the graph. on event begin overlap.
Dunbrain47 said, nice.
There, clear zone entered right there. And then overlapped component, no, other actor. I don't know why it's other actor. Oh, other actor is now overlapping this. That's what's going on. Okay. Let's make sure we're not missing it. Then we want our ball to receive that interface call, so pop it open. He means the ball, BP ball. And implement the BI clear trigger interface in class settings. Yeah, I know how to do that. See, we don't have any interfaces yet, so we're going to do the BPI clear trigger. Clear zone, not clear trigger.
Elder Calvé House said, he changed the name again, bahaha.
Yeah. So anyway, we got a BPI clear zone. Event BPI clear zone entered. There it is. That's what we just created this. In fact, I think it's going to have to be this. No? BPI clear zone entered. Let's do this call function. But it's supposed to be an event.
If we had a nickel for all the name swaps.
Oh, this.
_arc said, yeah, that's kinda messy. You are an engineer.
Yes, yeah, naming is everything, and that's why I am being very consistent with my naming.
Right in the blueprint at 3D
What I don't get though is why can't I, oh, implement event. You have to right click on it. You can't just drag it in. Why wouldn't this be implement? You have to right click on it. I did not know that. Oh, this freaking...
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, you have to right click. Okay. And then I get this little icon, which he doesn't have, but that's okay. And then we're just going to do this once. Do once, which is destroy, right? Yep, destroy actor. Destroy actor. Yay! But we have to tell it what actor. Self. It's going to destroy itself. Yeah, so if this ball that we're on enters this clear zone, then we're going to destroy self.
Get operations usually or function cooling.
That's okay, that makes sense. Okay, now where's our damn ball? Yeah, there we are. Okay, did I miss anything? Nope, there's no extra spaghetti. It's just that. Okay. Dropping a clear zone into our test map and hitting play shows that yes, our ball does indeed get destroyed.
He also built this in reverse with no...
I would have done it exactly the other way around so I could debug and track my bugs all the way through back to the beginning. So, you know, I would have put this zone down there first. So, first thing I would have done. So we have to drop a clear zone into our test map. Okay, so this is our interface, but what we need is our clear zone. See, did we compile everything? Yeah, we did. Okay, now we're going to drop a clear zone. Where's our damn clear zone? There it is, BP clear zone. Okay, let's get this to 0, 0, 0. Clunk there. And then now we will just expand this. There. And then we drop it a little bit. you know what? It has to completely overlap. There can't be any, like, dead zones. Now, why did that happen? 72500. And then my
3D_R said, oh look at that hideous capsule component that every character class needs to have.
Yeah, ha 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 ha. He used capsule. It's so plug ugly.
Yeah, I would have done this differently. He was just using because it seemed to approximate the actual paddle at the bottom. I think he was trying to keep it simple. But in doing so, congratulations, he made it a... Why is this not 0, 0? See, this is not lined up. How could that be possible? How is this happening? Oh, it's because this is set backwards. That's why. So I need to set this. I mean, I don't have to. I don't have to get it exactly right, but you know, I could change the pivot. I could change the pivot location, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to move this up. No!
Oh fucking crash, idiot.
Send and close. Okay.
All I did was move something. Wait.
I'm in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Dunbrain47 said, Unreal bugs.
Oh god, I loaded that Matrix City sim. It crashes every 2 minutes, haha.
Okay, we only lost what we just did.
I saved everything before I popped it, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saved everything. So all we have to do is just redo that. Let's just make sure. Where's our interfaces? Yeah, okay, BPI clear zone entered. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we're good.
Yep, luckily anyway Unreal is good enough with its auto saves.
Oh yeah, you can go into the auto saves. There's the auto saves. Yeah, like if you need to.
Crash as it brings you to the operation right before the crash.
Yeah, and here it
I
is
don't
right
know
here.
How to restore autosaves yet, but yes.
Like auto saves, package restore data. I don't know how to use it, but yeah. I think what we're gonna do is it almost 8 o'clock yet? Yes, it's 8:05.
Let's hope to lose a life works. Then we can get commit and end here, woo.
الثامنة مساء.
Okay, so we got 3 lives and 10. Now let's drop the what's it called? The BP clear zone. For some reason I can't select it. And I think it's because it is hidden, and that's why. It's this location 003. Screw you.
You
Okay,
need to click on the perfect line.
like that, and then switch to this. and then
Dungreen47
API
said
clears out.
at 3D_arc PDT.
Because it's empty.
You need to click on the perfect line. Oh, because it's empty. Got it. Got it. Okay, so there's our clear zone. If the ball hits this, then it is destroyed, and you lose a life. Okay, let's see if it works. Oh boy. Please. Please work. Okay, we have 3 lives. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to hit it. Come on.
Run it again.
Elder Colvey House said, nope/bug somewhere. Now it will take 5 hours to debug because he did it in
Oh, you know what? And also the other on-click thing isn't working. Look at this. We did this on-click in the player controller, I think. Where we looked for, yes, because we looked for this input action, input positive, and then switch on BP and new bat state. And I think it's because I have an on begin event. Yeah, this is not working. Switch to bat state, change bat state, active.
No one begins not the reason. Functions of inputs works even without on begin.
Oh, they
Well,
work
this is a
even
different
without
bug.
begin.
I want to wait to spawn ball on mouse click.
Something is spawning the ball. Something is spawning this ball. Yeah, so I have to find spawn ball. Like, spawn ball. Everywhere. See,
Where
it's
do you
actually...
spawn the ball?
Oh. I think I have to remove it from here now. Change bat state. There it is. There it is. Reset bat. Let's not spawn the ball. Yeah, there we go. I think that's it right there. I just had to disconnect that. Yes, it works.
Yay, works.
Yeah, it did. See now it doesn't spawn it until I click
Yep.
button. Good. Okay, now we have to figure out why this thing isn't working. So first of all, we have to do debug statements.
So I guess a bunch of print strings help.
Okay, so the first thing we need to do is find out if this, the clear zone, is receiving the ball.
Yep.
Okay. Spawn ball. New bat state.
But let the ball
Let's look at the
fall off
ball.
and Carl
Where's the
saw
ball?
something strange.
Oh, you saw something strange? Okay. Yeah, so here's my... I should take some of those bricks out so we don't have to wait so long. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There.
Oh, the ball disappears.
I just realized it's working. See, because now if we move it up here, the ball... See, now watch.
Okay,
Boop, it's
my
working. Okay.
imagination.
Okay, the hitbox is working. The lives lost is not.
Print your lives on update.
Yeah, lives on
Can't
update.
respawn
Okay.
another ball now.
So let's put that back where it was because that was in the right place. Okay, yeah, so it's after that. After that damned, oh come on, BPI clear zone. No, no, we don't want this, we want the ball. We need to see the ball. That's where our logic is. Yeah, event BPI clear zone entered.
So you know
Do
if
once,
it's
destroy
just not
after.
updating the number or if the number itself is not changing.
Yeah, that's exactly the score bug I had a few days ago. Yeah, so now I have
Yeah,
to figure
that's
out.
exactly the score bug I had a few days ago. Probably.
So I have to find everything that's referencing this. Find references everywhere though. BP ball and then the interface and then the clear zone. Clear zone entered. Okay, we're triggering that. Clear zone entered, destroy after. Okay, so input action. Okay, not that. Score update. But where's my lives update?
Oh, sharp. I don't have a lives update.
Did he miss a okay, input action positive SBP combat that state. Score update lives, compare float, on possess, create lives widget, displayed lives, displayed score. So this is, this is creating the widget the first time. So this is working okay. I know this is all working okay, right? Because that's how we see things to begin with.
3D_arc said, it should be on the destruction of a ball if it were me doing it.
Right.
Here's the update lives logic.
Okay, so first of all, let's see if we're even getting here. We're in a BPI lives update. This is gonna get ugly. Let's just do these. Like, I don't like how the default is 2 seconds. That's stupid. Okay, let's just see.
You should call the function from the ball on enter clear zone.
Oh, what? You should call the function from the ball on enter clear zone. Yeah, but I don't want to do it if he didn't do it because I did get through this once.
I'm trying to stick to tutorial because I did get through this once. But yeah, I might
Okay.
try that.
Now let's see what happens. Okay, now we're going to look over to the left and see if we get the debug message. We did not get the debug message. See, so we're not even getting here. Whoops, I screwed up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so stop. Back to player state that we are not even getting here. So this is not being called. BPI lives update. So we have to find everywhere.
Maybe the tutorial adds it later on.
No, no. Let's see. So, okay, spawn ball, Hey, how did we get... Hang on. Nope. We've done all this. Oh!
Great is.
Oh fuck, I forgot this shard.
Okay, there's always something else. The last step is to drag off the event input on the bind to event net. Well, where are we? We're in the bat. Okay, so let's fix this. Oh, we're in the bat right here. Okay. Spawn ball. Well, no, this can't be it. No, in the bat itself, not the player state bat, the bat. Bat. There. Okay, where's spawn ball? It's up here. Spawn ball! There. Change player state. Yeah, arrow, bat. Yeah, this is all correct. Okay, this is all working. Yeah, we spawned. We don't need that. Okay, spawn act your BP ball. And then, yeah, spawn transform. Yeah, we already got that. Now, bind event to on destroyed. Bind event to on destroyed. There it is. And then that has to be also connected. Bind event to on destroyed. Nope, something's wrong. What's wrong? Event dispatcher pin is not connected. Event dispatcher pin is not connected. Event dispatcher.
The next shard probably. Cause he doesn't show you, but he should have a mistake as well written like that.
The last step is to drag off the event input to the bind event node and create a custom event named Oh. You're right, okay. How did he... I see. Okay, event, allow respawn. Create a custom event called ball destroyed. Well, it's not called ball destroyed. He named it allow respawn. What? Custom event. Create custom. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Ball destroyed. And he means this. Custom event.
It's allow respawn. He just said the wrong name.
Yeah, ball destroyed. Actually, I like this better. Allow respawn. Yeah, he does that all the way through this. An event. It works! Oh, come on, pig. There we go. Probably going to need to make this bigger, but... Okay, and then enum player state. This is actually the pawn state. I like this better. Pawn state. Switch on enum player state. Oh, I forget how to do this. It's not switch. Oh, yes, it is. It is. Oh, there it is. Good. And then click. Hey, we're almost done here. Pawn state. Switch on BP enum bat state. And then active and lose life. And we already have that. There it is, right there. And then target is self because it's in here somewhere. There it is, right there. See, BP Lives Update. So that's what we were missing. Ding, ding. Nope, something's wrong. What's wrong? Error. The function event does not match the necessary signature. Has the delegate or function event level changed? Huh?
said, I have to say though, the way he made you create it, it's
yeah, it is kind of complicated. Okay, now I should be able to create add event. Custom event, allow, respawn. Maybe it just, I had to do that like this. Okay, pawn state. Goes into the selection, it's already there, and now this. Ding, and then active. Oh, it's okay. Now it's okay. I think I had to specifically drag it. I had to drag and create. I couldn't create and then drag. Okay. Which exists. Only calls loses life, completing our logic and closing out the gameplay loop. Now we can load into our title screen, play a game of Brick Breakers until we run out of lives, and then be returned to a title screen. Okay. Come on, lose a life. Here we go, we're losing lives. Okay, we have 3. Come on, change to a 2. There!
Elder Colvey House said, well, the debug message shows up now.
Yeah, so the debug message showed up. So we're in the, so we're not subtracting lives yet. Yeah, it doesn't update on the UI. So let's find out why. Now, where did we do that? It was in here, wasn't it? No, it was actually, no, it wasn't in here. The player controller. Where did I print that debug message? There. The BP player state. So we're in the BPI Lives update. So now we're going to set, and this debug message won't mess anything up. It's just a text. So the current lives, read the value of current lives. You know, we could print this out.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, we could do that.
Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Hey, Tyson. Hey, Ty. Tyzonic7 YouTube. Hey, what's up? Thanks for following. Are you a game developer too, or whether beginner or advanced? Yeah, we got a few people in here. Sorry, I'm shirtless. I've just got it's hot in here.
Said, at Dizonic7_yet, welcome on in.
Yeah, game dev. Hey.
Sorry, I'm shirtless.
Oh, nice. Game dev. Awesome. Here, I really need to follow you guys. So Tyson and 3D Arc, I'll definitely follow you as soon as my stream ends. I'm just trying to debug this last stinking thing.
Unreal Heat.
Yeah, Unreal Heat. Exactly. Set current lives. If lives drop to 0 in game, okay, so branch open level by name title screen. Well, we have to get here first, so BPI lives update. less than 0, then false, BPI lives update, target, 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 BPI lives update. So we update the player pawn and the player controller with the updated lives. So now let's find out how many lives are in current lives. Okay, so print string. This is going to get really messy. I don't know any better way to do this. Current lives. Okay, now the current lives are going to be purple. Okay, and then we have to find out what our lives are. Print string. Oh, don't do that. There. In string. And this converts it to a, yeah, this is an integer. And so is this, and so is this. What a mess. And then lives will be like purplish. Okay. There. Compile. There are a bunch of debug statements in different colors. Let's just see what happens. Come on. Oh, only one.
Elder Colve House said, aha.
It was the purple.
3D_arc said, AI Monarch Station.
In making a psychological first-person horror game on UE5 by myself.
Dunbrain47 said, at Dysonic7_yet interesting.
It's the next project I want to do.
Nice. Yeah, first-person horror? That is.
Well, that's awesome. And 3D Arc is doing a JRPG demo in UE5. And I'm doing a dumb 80s brick game, ha ha ha.
But I mean, at least, this is going to be something fun and playable, and it will look so much better than this when I'm done with it, right? Because I have to add all the visual touches at the end. I want to get the game up and running.
Yeah.
Just give us your Twitter handle. You won't be able to paste the link in. Okay, I need to look at that one more time. I'm sorry, guys. Okay.
Then again, if Colby did horror, it's going to involve running away
3
from
purple
somehow.
The haha yeah or any of his minions.
Okay, so it was the player. Yeah, it was the player state. So, oh, which purple was it? Oh, fuck. Which purple was it? I need to know, yeah, because we're not getting either lives or current lives is like blank. So that's obviously the problem. I'm going to do an append here. I really hate doing this, but... Oh! Guess who did not... I told you this was going to get messy. Well, anyway, we know we're in here, so screw that. Duh. Because I would have...
My debugging had a bug.
It's bugception.
_arc said, I think you are printing the wrong variable.
Oh, no,
Bugception.
I forgot to close the logic loop. I didn't close the circuit like an idiot.
Follow Doku on Twitter.
Oh, cool. Who was that? Did you follow Dunbrine or did you follow me?
Print the int plus sin.
Only? Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, the second one should print the end. Well, here, let's just see if this works.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll follow you back after. There we go. 3, -1.
Nice. 3 minus 1. That's what we want.
Okay, so that part. Oh, where's my foot there? Come on, we're almost there. I want to finish. I want to finish with this working. Okay, so that's working. This is correct. This is correct. Now, why? Okay, let's print the string here and now find out. God, messy.
Is this a platformer-like game?
Oh, just brick breaking, that's all. Huh. But with cool effects and many levels.
Yeah, that's all this is. Because I'm learning Unreal Engine 5, so I don't want to go too apeshit yet. You know, I'm just learning. I'm building like nine tiny games, just like these. And then once I have successfully finished 9, then I can say, okay, I'm a game developer and I'm ready to build my own game. So, and these are all tutorials. You know, like we're simply following a tutorial, and it's this thing. It's from the Epic Zone dev community. It's called Brick Breakers. See, let's make a game Brick Breakers. Except this tutorial is so awful. So that's why I've decided to stream everything that I do now. I've already streamed the development of my first 2 games, including the Antbot game. That's, you know, it uses the Slackobot assets. Yeah. And, you know, we can use the Unreal Learning Kit.
Your work is flawless. Nice job. I saw your Twitter.
Yeah, I can't wait to check it out too. Yeah, I will definitely connect with you guys later. Okay, and I'm losing my train of thought here. What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, 10. Okay, so now what I'm printing out, I'm expecting this to print out 2. If this prints out 2 in green, then we know that this is working too. You know, I'm kind of, this is overkill. You know, I could just debug backwards. 2, we got it.
Okay, all that's working so far.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so that's, where's Unreal? Yeah, okay, if lives drop to 0 end game. Okay, well it hasn't yet. So set current lives. Right? BPI lives update. Get the player pawn and then get the player controller. Live 0, what the hell? Return, get player pawn, that's the target. You know, we're updating player lives. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Shouldn't this be connected? No, no, because we're not updating the player pawn, we're updating the player controller with the lives. And we just found current lives. I don't know. PI lives update, and then now we can print string and grab this, grab lives from here, Yeah, and it converts it, that's fine. And this should still say 2 way at the end. Okay, does it still say 2? Oh, give me a break. Will you just die? There. 2!
Elder Colve House said, work all the way to the end. Okay, WTF.
You're doing so great, I'm impressed.
Fallout King 78
Hey,
said,
Fallout King
"The king
78.
is in the house."
King is in the house. Yeah, Ty, if you were mentioning me, thanks. I think I'm doing terrible. Like I'm still,
Dunring 47 said,
I'm learning
"I fall out."
slowly. I feel like I'm learning too slowly, but okay. So all of that is supposed to be doing the BPI Lives update. So where is this then? Yeah, that's the interface. Now we need to find out who else is doing BPI Lives update. And it's a bunch of people. Okay, this is the player state, so it's not any of these. It could be the, no, it's the
Yeah,
framework
talking
and
to
the BP
you're
Pond
doing
that.
amazing.
Oh, thanks.
I'm going to be going back in time and watching your Fallout 4 streams. 3D
Oh, nice.
_ said, I think you have issues in the update lives in the widget.
Okay, I think we have issues in the update lives in the widget. You could be, I bet you're right. I bet you are right. Because here is where player state, lose life, lives -1. Okay, but we already know that. BP lives update, pawn state, switch on BP Batanum state. Yeah, so then where is the damn updater? UI score, UI lives. Oh, you know what? I duplicated lives and I didn't look in the graph.
You're the only one live streaming a real engine, so in here fantastic work.
You're right. You're
I
right.
can't wait to see you become a great game maker.
You're right. That fucker didn't remind me to update this.
I'm blaming him, but I should have remembered. I should have remembered to do this. Okay. So, first of all, set text. Okay, so we're in the UI lives, and this is the problem. Displayed lives, set text,
It's a classic
update
don't
lives. Update lives. Oh, it's a custom event. But then,
I know I have the utmost confidence in you. It's like when the whole code doesn't work and you are only missing a point at the end of a line.
yeah, exactly,
Then I don't
and
call
that's
this
usually how it is. Yeah, or a stupid semicolon. Okay, displayed lives, set text, print string, trying to update lives. See, because I copied this and in string this update score. So I guess I'd say update lives. But there's nothing that calls this. There's nothing that calls that.
If you don't call it anywhere, then it could be where you initialize this widget.
Update lives. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe we do call it. Maybe we do call it. lives update. So, well, okay, lives update. Yeah, there. Lives update, but what else is calling this? Come on, we're just missing one thing now. It's about to all come together. We're just missing that one. Well, you know what? I could actually... There.
4 minutes left for me to watch. I have to be at work at 6 a.m.
The player controller needs an update, Lives.
Glad you're working
Okay,
though.
man. Glad you're working though.
Yeah, update score. So if we do, watch this, if we do update score, it's going to be like practically the same exact thing. Like there's one in the player controller, there's one in the UI score. What did we miss?
Yes, it should.
So let's just see if it works. I mean, I'm sure it's not going to work, but let's see anyway.
I'm a cook at IHOP.
3. Okay, so, well, I didn't expect it to work, but... Oh, sweet.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you know where I work, right?
Streaminess said, I return.
Unless it's in the upper row.
Hey, Fallout.
Dunbrain47 said, welcome back, Sonic.
Hello, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
We're almost debugged our Lives UI, Sonic.
Unless it's in the upper row.
Thanks, Dun.
Hi, Sonic.
Unless it's in the upper row. Okay, so here's update lives and the UI lives. UI score. Okay, what am I missing here?
Balzonic
UI
7
lives.
sottolineatura it said.
Displayed lives. Displayed score, displayed lives, update score. See, so that's all correct. So if I do update score and now find references, didn't I just do that a second ago? Yeah, that was this mess. Player controller, there. Now, if I go over here and do UI lives, there should be at least one reference besides this. There isn't. That's what we need.
There.
Yeah.
We're missing this.
See, it's not here.
Sonicus
Nothing is
Streaminus
calling
the
this.
only person I know who can't stay on a horse lol.
Oh, yeah? Oh, here you go, guys. We're gonna catapult everyone.
Kofas
Boing.
thought it was wise to use 100 points on catapult everyone.
At Fallout King 78 now, I might be one also.
Almost there. So actually, let's go back to that.
Titsonic 7 unterstrich
Let's go
thought
back to
it
the
was
stinking
wise to use
tutorial and
100
find
points
out
on
what
everybody
he
else.
must have. I think it was like hiding in here somewhere. It's hiding in here somewhere in a blueprint, and I didn't scroll down. There it is.
Oh yeah, in Red Dead sure lol.
Wait, is that it or not? Score UI. Update score. Yep, that's it. Right there.
3D_R said, yes, that's it.
There it is. I missed it.
God. Well, there's so many components to just keeping track of lives and passing it to the correct state or controller. You know what I still don't get is like even what's the difference between a game instance and others. Oh, here's my favorite.
Fresh meat.
The man bun
From
got in the
Diablo.
way, lol.
The man bun got in the way. Yeah, the man bun got in the way. Okay, so we're just going to copy this. This should not
That's
be
one
hard.
when you figured it out.
It's practically a copy of... it's exactly the same thing. So, okay, custom event, and then event BPI score update, event BPI lives update. There it is. Okay, now we have to disconnect and then displayed score, no, and then displayed lives. Right there, get displayed lives. Plug this in.
47, the best chart about
Plug that in.
programming.
And then connect the logic. Oh, whoops, this didn't work. No, wait, UI lives. Oh,
Okay, good night to all and have
Update
to sleep
lives.
well.
that doesn't look right. Yeah, that's right.
Nightfall out. Glad you could stop by.
Taizunix7 sottolineatura it said, @followking78gm.
Nighty night. Almost
Nope,
done here.
nope, that's
Jason.
not right. What am I doing wrong
Have a
here?
great
Update
evening.
lives.
Night night.
Oh, there we go. I had to turn context sensitivity off. There. That's it. Okay, now let's see if it works. Come on, change to 2. It works!
Finally.
But it's not spawning a ball, but I don't care. I'll deal with the ball spawn. Yeah.
GGWP.
I'll deal with the ball respawn later.
Yeah, so something, I know, it's just the same kind of debugging we have to do, right? For this thing, and then we're good. Yep, we got it. Good. Something to do with, yeah, see, like, I don't know if it actually changed, the state machine is wrong.
The state machine is bugged. We'll fix next time.
Yeah, so other touches we're going to do, we're going to put some really nice touches on this. Like we're going to, eventually I want to make it look even better than his. See, it's going to look like this when we're finally done because we're going to add the chaos. It's like chaos and fracture physics, right? Chaos and fracture modeling or something. I don't remember exactly how he does it. And then like all of his different levels are different colors. I'll figure out how to do that, but I'm going to do that later. Ooh, he's even got God rays going. Okay, I'm going to do that too. Yeah, and he uses a bloom feature for this, and I know I'm learning all these little things. And then what comes up next is this part of the tutorial.
Taizunix7 sottolineatura it said, @
Persistence.
sottolineatura arc it's just the camera.
Yep. Yeah, so so now what we're going to do in this next one, next stream, we're going to add levels. See, so this is where we create the game instance, which persists across the whole game until the game is quit. See, so he goes through that, and then he'll, there's a lot more blueprinting to do still. And then on workflows, he has us create a tool to quickly add levels. So we can actually create our own custom tool to easily spawn bricks. And this is an idea. You know, this is kind of cool, actually. I might do this and I might not. I'm not sure. Because when I built this the first time, I just added a couple of my own levels without doing this whole tool thing. I mean, that's a major tool. Check this out. When you're done, you'll have like a whole tool that you can easily...
He even has us build a tool to quickly add levels.
But I would like to be able to control I want to fine tune each level. Besides just, I don't want to just plop a bunch of bricks. So that's why I'm not going to do that. Yeah, brick count. See, then you have to count the bricks that have been busted. Yeah, see, you can even change the spline. I'm going to change the spline movement of that.
I am more for the hand-built levels.
Yeah, same.
Okay, imagine how painful that would have been. La la la. Okay, and then there's more stuff and more stuff. Brick tracking. Yeah, and then you can do fireworks. That's the, what is that called? That's called Niagara. Yeah, Niagara physics. Or like Niagara effects, or particle effects, right? See, and then he gives you some direction after that. I mean, at that point, it's a complete game. But then he gives you some direction about what to do with sounds. So you don't have to add sounds unless you want to. And then he shows you all these little sounds you can make. See, like this. Dude. Yeah, so all these cool things you can do with meta sounds. See, and that's when the ball bumps on something. And then, yeah, here. Dude. Yeah, see, like that, and then, well, that's cute. Thought we already saw that.
Taizonix 7 sottolineatura et sed, chiocciola 3D sottolineatura.
Oh, we did, we already saw all this. So here's the audio that he did. So listen. Do you hear it? Do. Yeah, we could do all that if we want. And then making enemies. One thing I'm going to do.
I'll do enemies, but in a later release. Ha.
Yeah. All right. Well, now that we're done, let's just get bash from there. Make sure everything is saved. Yeah, that's a perfect place to get bash. Okay, so now we're going to do this. So Tiny Game 3. Whoops, we have to get bash from here. Now I have a function. Let's see what changed. Get status. Yeah, all that stuff changed. So I want to make sure that I didn't add anything that's large. And no, I didn't. This is just code, really. So I know we didn't add anything that's large, so we can just commit everything. Lives are being tracked. The bug with ball respawn. State machine. Okay, there it is. Oh, whoops. I forgot to add everything. Yeah, and now what's being committed? Yeah, get commit. Actually, let's just do that. There we go. Okay, so now we've committed that. I'm also going to get pushed to GitHub itself. Yeah, good.
3D_R said at 3D_R seen the answer 3.
This is only a partial version control. Only on content and config mostly.
Yeah, and then if we go back here, we'll see the update. There it is, right there. Lives are being tracked, bug with the ball. Mm-hmm. Right. Yep. All right, so that's all for now. We will, let's see if anyone else is developing stuff. Is anyone doing anything in